Tonight's 90th Annual Academy Awards will wrap up with two biggies, Best Director and Best Picture. Entertainment commentator from the Washington Examiner, Stephen Kent, is here to make his best guess at who's going to walk away with these Oscars. And let's talk about it. There are 5 Best Director nominees and 9 movies that have the chance of being named Best Picture. So we have a pretty wide field here. How do you think things are going to play out?
Well, starting with Best Director, Guillermo del Toro is the director of The Shape of Water. He made a movie that was just perfect and sort of catered to winning an Oscar. It's a very classical film, it's beautiful, and it has Guillermo del Toro's signature style filmmaking, which is just sort of made for this kind of night. I would expect him to take home Best Director. But you know, there's a dark horse there as well, which is Christopher Nolan, who directed Dunkirk. This movie was the most popular movie of the year, and it also performed very well. People loved it. So I would expect that he's also a contender as well. And this was a very artistic war movie, Dunkirk. Did you end up seeing it?
Oh, I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought what was so powerful is that there wasn't a main character that spoke and you followed. It was just, I thought it was powerful in a sense because you didn't have everybody talking as much.
It was so deeply cerebral. So I think you could see him come out of left field, but I really do think Guillermo del Toro is going to lock this in.
What do you think for Best Picture?
So this is a battle between 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri and The Shape of Water. Like I was just mentioning for The Shape of Water, that's a movie that was made to win an Oscar.
Right.
But so was La La Land, and that didn't turn out so well for them last year. Every year, the Academy is changing and diversifying and adding new members. And with that, you're going to see new tastes and new flavors of movies take home these awards. So what we used to think of as the perfect movie for an Oscar is not going to be the same year to year. So you could see, in that case, a movie like Get Out come out of left field and pick up that award. There's a lot of momentum behind this movie to get a recognition for Best Picture, simply because of what it represents, and the politics of the year are so important as well. But I do think The Shape of Water is going to take home this award, and I wouldn't be surprised, though, if we got a little upset.
What do you think is the biggest takeaway from tonight?
The biggest takeaway from tonight is that things change. Oscars and Hollywood are not always going to be the same. And so I think we need to prepare ourselves for a different mood in the room. And we need to prepare ourselves as well for new kinds of people taking home awards and winning this gold.
And it will be interesting to see what ends up happening tonight. Jimmy Kimmel is hosting, and that's going to be, I bet, a bunch of fun. All right, Stephen Kent from the Washington Examiner, entertainment commentator, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Nice being with you.